Welcome to this edition of Miles Ahead, and you join us here in a Ferrari hospitality tent at Silverstone. We are at the Ferrari Corse Clienti, a day where people can bring their own Ferraris and take them around Silverstone. Not a bad life. So in this video we're just going to go and have a quick look round. There are some stunning cars here today, as you imagine. You might see some of the Ferrari Monzas in the background there. So we'll go have a quick look around those. There's loads more besides. So yeah, let's go and check them out. So what does Ferrari ownership get you above and beyond any normal ownership? Well, you get invites to days like these. So you've got the money to buy these cars, you also get the opportunity to experience them out on track. So we'll just have a quick walk along here. So as you can see, we've got a LaFerrari Targa top, absolutely stunning car that is. This was actually behind us on the motorway on the way up here, and you just realise how wide it is in a normal road setting. It's astonishing. But, I mean, it looks every bit as good in your rearview mirror as it does from here. As we move around, people have been able to bring their racing cars here as well, so opportunity to take them out on track. And then we come on to all the Monzas down here. So, you know, you've got £2 million to spend on a Ferrari. What are you going to do with it? I mean, you don't get the opportunity to drive these things on the road and take advantage of all the performance. And these things are absolutely stunning. I mean, they look amazing in the pictures, and they were rolling out onto the track earlier. I mean, just absolutely fantastic. Really good opportunity to see these up close and personal. But there's plenty more besides. Let's keep going. Right, here we have a Ferrari SP3JC. Oh, it's just a fantastic looking car, isn't it? I mean, absolutely wonderful looking. They come around, so this is the front engine car, so you can see through the engine bay at the front here. Just stunning looking car. Again, not something you're really going to see out in the wild too often. And then we come around here, we have parked up the Ferrari F8 Spider, which again, I mean, looks absolutely superb in that all black. But anyway, let's keep going, plenty more to see. Now, if a standard 488 is a little bit dull, why not try the 488 Pista? Looks fantastic in that yellow. Keep rolling along. I'm a big fan of these. The Ferrari FF, I think they look absolutely fantastic, and yeah, it looks great in black as well. And here we get the classic Ferrari red for the Ferrari 575. So, which one's your favourite? What would you go for? Well, spot choice here, but this was one of the pin-ups of my childhood, the Ferrari F40. It looks as good today as it did when it was released. How old is it now? 30 years ago getting on for, maybe just over, but still looks every bit as good. I mean, it's still one of those fantasy cars, isn't it? But right, we'll keep on moving along. Got a brace of them here, both with the F40 number plates. Nice. Keep moving around. Got an 812. Spider GTS, what do they call it? GTS, yeah. The convertible version of the 812 Superfast. Again, I mean, just such a good looking car. Really like it in that dark blue as well. Excellent choice, S12 SFX. Keep moving, there's another 812 GTS over here. Oh, there's a Rolls Royce Phantom as well. That is massive. I mean, these Ferraris aren't small, but that thing is absolutely ginormous, isn't it? Bit of a statement car, to say the least. But yeah, I mean, it's great to see all these cars in one place together, and you know, if you're fortunate enough to own one of these, it's great to have the opportunity to come to somewhere like this and take them out. So I guess that's your lifestyle angle. If you're fortunate enough to be in a position where you can afford a Ferrari, where you've got one, if you're lucky enough to have a Monza, something like that, you know, you can come out and actually use it on track somewhere like this. So it's just superb. I mean, you know, really good way of doing things. And yeah, more of the Romans here. Here's the one we test drove in another video. I mean, holds its own in the car park as well, doesn't it? So we'll come around. We've got a few more classic ones in here. The 328 GTS, just a classic. But these look really small now, don't they? These 80s Ferraris, they don't, compare them to the size of some of the other ones around here, and it's, you know, they do look small. It's got the Mondial here, so again, really nice. Classically Ferrari, that, isn't it? The sort of ones you get on the old 2D computer games from back in the day. You'd be selecting one of those to race him. Keep going, 458s, 360 over there. Oh. Just so many beautiful cars in here. Another 348 over there.
And that is
but on this F12 Berlinetta, look at the rear splitter on that. Absolutely massive. This again, another stunning looking car. You don't see too many of those out on the road. That's for sure. Keep coming, the old classic, the 360. Another nice car. I keep looking next to the 458 as well. Just, yeah, two beautiful cars. That's in manual as well, that one. Really nice. That's the thing, none of the new ones come with a manual box, so that's a lost art. It's a shame because the gates on them are so wonderfully put together. They are a work of art in themselves. And there's one thing they've done on the Roma, actually. Check out the video we've done on that, because the switches to go between reverse, manual, automatic are designed to look like that old switch gear. So in fact, I'll show you what I mean. Look, we can see it in this 360. So you can see the gate for the gears there, the way you thread it through there, and that in itself is a work of art. And yes, in the Roma they've tried to make the automatic switches look a bit like that as well. So we saw this out on track earlier and it looked like it had broken down, and I think it has broken down. I guess that's a risk to take. Ah, here is a 355. Found one, right. Again, just an absolute classic 355 Berlinetta. Looks good in silver as well, actually. You think of those as being in your classic Ferrari red, don't you? But I quite like that. And over here we have the Ferrari F8 Spider. I think every car looks good in dark blue, and this is no exception. This car looks absolutely fantastic. Right, so which other car company can you buy something like this, take it to a place like this, and race it out here? I mean, it's just absolutely extraordinary. I mean, some of the exotica on display here, millions and millions of pounds worth of car, and you know, if you're fortunate enough to own one of these, you can take it here. You've got the full Ferrari pit crew on hand, and it might get a bit noisy in a second because we'll see them coming down the pit lane, but you get to take these cars out on track like this. There's one coming down here now. You get to hear this coming through. Not bad. So yeah, what other car company can you do this sort of thing with? It's extraordinary. It's just, a real privilege to come and see it up close. I mean, let alone what it must be like to be in a position where you own one of these, transport it around the world, get your mechanics. And we'll just have a quick look over here as well, because some customers are even fortunate enough to be able to buy the old F1 cars. Just absolutely fantastic. So as you can see, the engineers working away here. So if you've got a spare 30, 40, 50 million quid, you can come here and you can race this. So this was Kimi Raikkonen and Felipe Massa's. Let that car go past. There's another one. It's not quiet down here. I noticed a lot of these guys have got the earplugs in rather sensibly. But yeah, so this was Kimi Raikkonen and Felipe Massa's Formula 1 car, so it can be bought. But because Ferrari, they do everything in-house from the cars you buy. These exoticas to the Formula 1 cars, all the engines are made, maintained, engineered by Ferrari, so they can just run the whole lot for you. So you get these engineers come with it. So you can come to these days and you can actually, you don't just own it, you can experience it. I mean, yeah, it's extraordinary. We'll duck off now because it's getting we'll sign off now because it's getting rather noisy, but you get the idea. Really good to come and see these cars up close and personal.